Hello, and welcome to our lessons on Microsoft Excel. In this set of lessons, we wish to talk about working with ranges and merging cells. Both of these have similar functions as far as the selection process, and as we go through the lesson, you'll see what it is that we do. So let's get started. In working with ranges, what we want to do is select a cell in which we want to begin our range. In selection of our cell, then we want to click once we get the crosshairs and drag into the cells that we want to include in our range. And here we've selected B2, and then we've also selected C4. So our range is B2 to C4. When you select a range, the range gives you different functionality that you can utilize for all the cells within that range. Here we have numbers, and just to show you, one of the things that we can do is we can either assign like dollar signs to this or percentage signs to this, or we can center, or we can maneuver the data within the cell. A quick example, let's just go dollar signs. Now you see here, I just click the dollar sign. You can also go to the drop down menu and select more actions for that number. But for right now, we do here and we select the dollar signs. They give every cell in here a dollar sign. If I need to center them or move them around anymore, I can also do that once we hit a range. To move within a range, you can either hit the enter key, which will move you to the next cell, or you can hit the tab key, which will move you across. Enter moves you up and down, tab moves you from left to right. To deselect a cell, if you want, you can click off of the cell, and then that deselects the cell. So be careful when you click to another cell. Also, if you use your arrow key, the arrow key also deselects a cell. Be mindful that when you're working within a range, if you want to stay within that range, that you do not use those keys. Now, in this range, another feature I want to show you is that if you're looking at the bottom of your screen, you'll see this information here. This gives you the average of your dollars or your numbers within that range. This gives you how many we have. So we have a total of 6 cells, active 6 cells in that range. It also gives you a sum total of everything that's within that range. If you right click here, down at where it says sum total, here, the check marks are your marks in which are active for these cells. You see that the sum is active. If you deselect it, then it won't total the sum down here at the bottom of the screen. In working with ranges, there's another way of selecting. You can select the way I showed you here, let's deselect, or you can go to the first cell and then the last cell. If you hold down your shift key and you click the last cell in your range, that will give you also your range. This is helpful when you have a large number of cells that you want to include in a range. It's a lot faster and simpler. But for the size of this one, the way we've done it should be sufficient. Just keep in mind, if you do a shift and a click on your mouse button, first and the last, everything in between that first and the last cell will be included in your range. Now I want to move on to merging cells. To merge cells, because merging cells and a range of cells have primarily the same function. I mean, as far as selection. To merge a cell, you're basically combining 2 or more cells to create a new or larger cell. So for this example here, I want to select A7, and then I want to do 8, and I want to go all the way over here like this right here. Now, what I've done, I selected what basically is a range of cells, but instead of doing data in there, I want to merge these cells. If you go into your alignment, you see over here where it says merge and center. You use a drop down arrow, and then you can also do merge across and merge cells. We want to just basically merge the cells. So what merge cells is doing is now we have turned it into one cell, which is called A7. And so we're taking 2, 4, 6, 8 cells, and we merge them into one cell. In the one cell, we have the ability to input data. So let's see, call this one first quarter. QRTR sales. First quarter sales. Now this cell that's been merged basically is given a title. And then let's click off and then click back. Now, what I can do here, and we'll go over this in more detail in some of the other modules. as far as centering and moving stuff around. But I just want to do this right now for this one. Put my ST should be here. Make it like that. Okay, now, so basically what I've done, I've taken 8, as I said before, I've taken 8 cells, I made them 1, and I put text in there because this is what I want to do. Now, this is what we have in reference to working with ranges and merging cells. As we move further into the lessons, I hope that this will be beneficial for you. These are some of the basic functions of Microsoft Excel, and as we move forward, you'll see how they work for us. Until next time we see you, God bless you.